Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel Car Update. In this fast evolving landscape of military technology, few machines have earned the kind of reputation the Leopard 2A7 commands. For 2025, this powerhouse of battlefield supremacy has not only kept pace with modern threats but pushed forward with enhancements that make it one of the most formidable main battle tanks in service today. In this depth dive, we'll explore the latest Leopard 2A7 variant, breaking down its design, performance, armor systems, and battlefield role in the context of 21st century warfare. To understand what makes the 2025 Leopard 2A7 so special, we first need to understand its pedigree. The Leopard 2 line has its roots in Cold War tensions, with its development starting in the 1970s by Krauss-Maffei in West Germany. Its purpose was clear: to counter Soviet armor on European soil. Fast forward several decades, and that original mission still echoes today. Although the threats and technology have evolved significantly, the 2A7 variant represents the most recent evolutionary step in this legacy. Introduced in its early form around 2014, the Leopard 2A7 has been continuously updated to meet new battlefield challenges, and the 2025 edition is a culmination of technological advancements in mobility, survivability, and lethality. Let's start with mobility, which is crucial for any armored vehicle in modern warfare. The Leopard 2A7 weighs around 67 tons, heavier than most tanks in service, but that doesn't slow it down. Under the hood, it houses the MTU MB873 Ca501 engine, a V12 twin-turbo diesel powerhouse that pumps out 1,500 horsepower. That's enough to move this steel beast at speeds up to 70 km/h on roads and around 50 off-road. While those numbers might not match a sports car, remember this is a heavily armored combat vehicle. That kind of speed, combined with its agility and advanced suspension system, makes it ideal for rapid deployments and maneuver warfare. In fact, its torsion bar suspension system and improved dampers ensure stability over rough terrain, while new track pads reduce vibration and wear. The addition of auxiliary power units means the Leopard can run its system silently while stationary, conserving fuel and reducing heat signature, an increasingly important feature in today's sensor-rich combat environments. Now, let's talk about the real star of the Leopard 2A7, its armor and protection systems. This is where the tank truly shines. The 2025 variant uses modular composite armor that can be configured depending on the mission. The base is a classified blend of steel, tungsten, and ceramic composites, but the modules allow for upgrades or replacements in the field. For urban combat, the Leopard can be fitted with additional belly armor and roof protection to withstand sides and top attack weapons. The side skirts and turret armor are also reinforced to counter anti-tank guided missiles. But what's new in 2025 is the integration of next-gen active protection systems, or APS. The 2025 model comes standard with the Trophy APS, developed in cooperation with Israeli firm Rafael. Trophy is a hard-kill system that uses radar to detect incoming projectiles, then launches small interceptors to destroy them mid-air. It's a bit like a tank having its own missile defense shield. This system is effective against RPGs and even some modern ATGMs, making it much harder to take out a Leopard with a single shot. Also integrated into the Leopard 2A7's defensive suite are laser warning receivers, smoke grenade launchers, and electronic countermeasure systems. These allow the tank to confuse or blind enemy sensors, including drones and laser-guided munitions. Let's move on to firepower, the reason why this machine strikes fear into adversaries. The Leopard 2A7 retains the Rheinmetall 120mm L55 smoothbore gun, but now it's more deadly than ever. The gun is capable of firing a variety of munitions, including high-explosive, anti-tank, and programmable airburst rounds. These programmable rounds, known as the DM-11, allow the crew to set the detonation point of the shell. That means they can hit enemies hiding behind cover or in buildings with devastating precision. In addition, the autoloader system has been improved for faster cycling, although Leopard tanks still primarily rely on a human loader. This choice reflects German doctrine that emphasizes flexibility and human judgment in combat, rather than full automation. The fire control system is another area of improvement. The 2025 Leopard comes equipped with the Abrams 15 fire control computer, thermal imaging sensors, and laser rangefinders. But what's new is the integration of AI-powered target recognition and tracking. This system can identify and prioritize threats based on speed, heat signature, and type, essentially giving the commander a digital battlefield assistant. This AI also helps reduce crew fatigue and increases reaction times. Speaking of the crew, the Leopard 2A7 continues to operate with the four-man team: commander, gunner, loader, and driver. The interior has been redesigned for greater ergonomics, safety, and digital integration. Touch-screen interfaces, high-definition optics, and encrypted communications keep the crew in constant contact with allied forces, drones, and HQ command. Let's take a closer look at situational awareness. In the modern battlefield, seeing the enemy before they see you is everything. That's why the Leopard 2A7 features a 360-degree camera system known as R17. This setup allows the commander to view the battlefield in day or night conditions, through smoke, dust, or fog. Thermal and sensors give the tank true all-weather capabilities. Additionally, the tank is now networked into a digital battlefield grid, allowing it to share and receive data from other vehicles, OBS, and satellites in real time. This network-centric warfare approach gives the tank not just firepower, but strategic intelligence. It's no longer just about who has the bigger gun, but who has better information. Another area where the 2025 Leopard 2A7 shines is its adaptability. The tank is designed with future upgrades in mind. Whether it's installing hybrid propulsion, railgun prototypes, or drone launching systems, the Leopard chassis is built to handle it. There are already discussions in Germany and NATO about integrating drone control stations directly into the tank, giving it the ability to deploy and manage small OBS for reconnaissance or even attacks. In terms of production and users, the Leopard 2A7 continues to serve not only Germany but also several NATO allies. Countries like Denmark, Hungary, Norway, and Qatar have adopted the Leopard 2A7 or similar variants. Its reliability and battlefield performance have made it one of the most widely respected tanks globally. And it's not just about combat performance. Maintenance, logistics, and sustainability also matter. The Leopard 2A7 features modular systems that are easier to repair or replace. New diagnostic software allows crews to detect mechanical issues before they become critical. This means less downtime and more operational availability. There's also a growing emphasis on environmental impact. While the tank is obviously not a green vehicle by any civilian standard, newer models include emissions-reducing technologies and efficient power management systems. Some European defense contracts now even require partial emissions reporting, and the Leopard 2A7 meets those targets. Of course, no tank exists in isolation. In 2025, the battlefield includes drones, loitering munitions, cyber warfare, and hypersonic threats. So, the Leopard 2A7 has been designed to work as part of a broader ecosystem. It can coordinate with infantry fighting vehicles like the Puma, artillery units like the Panzerhaubitze 2000, and air support from helicopters or jets. Interestingly, there are also versions of the Leopard designed for non-combat roles. These include armored recovery vehicles, bridge-laying versions, and engineering tanks. All of them share the same core chassis and systems, making it easier to train crews and maintain fleet consistency. And what about the future? Some speculate that this could be one of the last traditional tanks before we see a full transition to autonomous or unmanned ground vehicles. But others argue that platforms like the Leopard will remain indispensable due to their combination of protection, firepower, and psychological impact. Germany and France are already working on the Main Ground Combat System or MCSA, a next-generation tank meant to eventually replace the Leopard 2 and the French Leclerc. But that system is still years away, and in the meantime, the Leopard 2A7 continues to evolve. To wrap it up, The 2025 Leopard 2A7 isn't just a tank, it's a symbol of modern military engineering. It blends the brute force of traditional armor with the sophistication of 21st century technology. Whether it's dominating open terrain, surviving urban ambushes, or integrating with digital warfare networks, the Leopard 2A7 proves that tanks still matter. And not just for the battlefield, but for the broader strategic balance between NATO and its rivals. As machines go, this is one of the most advanced, durable, and fearsome platforms ever built. It represents a high point in tank design, possibly the last generation of fully manned armored combat vehicles before autonomy and robotics redefine warfare altogether. If you're into advanced engineering, military tech, or just love the intersection of power and design, the Leopard 2A7 is one machine you need to know about. And with ongoing upgrades likely to stretch into the 2030s, this tank is not just surviving the futuria, it's shaping it. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the 2025 Leopard 2A7. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more updates on high-performance vehicles, military innovations, and future tech that's changing the game. Drop your thoughts in the comments. So would you want to see hybrid tanks, AI-driven warfare, or the future of autonomous armored vehicles next? Let us know. Let me know if you want visuals, timestamps, a shorter version, or scripts for other episodes.